So last video में हमने देखा था knowledge representation which had a technique called logical representation and which was further divided into propositional logic and predicate logic. So आज हम देखेंगे propositional logic. So what are the characteristics? So the first characteristic is that propositional logic is declarative. That means कि जो भी sentence representation given है उसका हर एक piece, उसका हर एक part, it will correspond to some fact or some information. Second one is it allows partial or negative inference. Third characteristic is propositional logic is compositional. तो compositional का meaning है कि suppose meaning of A given है and meaning of B given है, so we can infer meaning of A and B. And the fourth characteristic is meaning is context independent. So unlike in natural language processing where meaning totally depend on context, but here it is independent of it. So we will see now syntax. तो सबसे पहले predicate क्या होता है? तो let's consider an example that John reads book. So इसको हम इस logic में represent कर सकते हैं like reads John book. So here read is the predicate and John and book both are constant symbols. Now suppose करो कि John and book के बदले suppose कोई variables होते कि x and y. So those x and y will be variable symbols. Now second example, Madhu's book is offered to Madhu's friend. तो इसे हम represent कर सकते हैं like offered book of Madhu to friend of Madhu. तो here offered book and friend are function symbols. So these function symbols denote functions in the domain of discourse. Now truth symbols, तो simply it can be either true or false. Then connectives, तो first connective is and. So for example, Madhu wears red dress. So it can be represented by wears Madhu dress and color of dress is red. Second connective or. So for example, students select either maths or biology. So it can be represented as select student maths or select student biology. Third connective is not. Deepu did not play cricket. So it can be represented by negation of played Deepu cricket. Now if connective, so if Deepu is caught in rain, then she use umbrella. So इसे हम represent कर सकते हैं like caught in Deepu rain implies Deepu use umbrella. Now biconditional connective, so example Madhu becomes happy if she play chess. तो बायकंडीशनल का मीनिंग है कि सपोज टू सेंटेंस दिए गए P and Q, सो वी कैन इन्फर Q using P and P using Q in both the way. So here in our example, Madhu becomes happy if she play chess and if Madhu play chess then she becomes happy. Both the statements can be inferred from each other. So यहाँ एक टेबल गिवन है for all the connectives. तो फर्स्ट वन नेगेशन ऑफ P, नॉट P मतलब फॉल्स का ट्रू एंड ट्रू का फॉल्स. देन सेकेंड वन इज P एंड Q. सो एज वी नो P एंड Q विल बी ट्रू if and only if both P and Q is true, otherwise it will be false. Third one is P or Q. If any one of either P or Q is true, then the final result will be true, otherwise it will be false if both P and Q are false. Third one is P implies Q. So P implies Q will be false if and only if P is true and Q is false, else it will always be true only. And now final is biconditional connective. So this biconditional connective will be true only if both P and Q have same value. That means it will be true either at if P and Q are false or if P and Q are true. So now what are the drawbacks of this propositional logic? So now Wampus world से एक statement given है कि pits cause breeze in adjacent square. तो यहाँ जो relation है कि cause breeze in adjacent square, this relation cannot be represented using propositional logic. Propositional logic always can only represent some fact, some information. It can never represent any relationship. Besides, this logic doesn't reflect structure, and also it cannot model entities. And apart from this, statement about group of object also cannot be represented. For example, all apples are red and some students are scholar. तो ये जो group है all apples and some students, we cannot represent this using propositional logic. Thank you.